outmanoeuvred in every single department. He's completely impotent in there with no, I don't know what he needs to do. Whatever he's got isn't enough so far.
He's actually caught him on the back of the head. I think the jab has spanned Wilder around and then Fury's hit him on the back of the head.
He's got blood pouring from his left ear, Deontay Wilder.
He's got taken so much punishment in this fight. Very, very surprised if he gets through this round.
Fury's doing what we said he couldn't do.
Exactly. Fury is proving how good he really is.
There is slack-jawed admiration from many at ringside. Fury so far has been brilliant. Here in the fourth round.
A good jab again there from Fury.
Desperate left hook, shot inside from Fury, who's really trying to take a street fight to Deontay Wilder, trying to show that the Gypsy King is not only the stronger man and the better fighter, but is also the king of the coddles. And there's a telling up for both men from the referee, who wants them to keep it clean, and Wilder somehow has got to find a way to get through this round. He has to regroup. He'll have fear now of the power of Fury, the man who, remember, he said has pillows as fists.
Well, again, Wilder can time people coming in so well with that right hand because Fury's so long of reach and he's not fully committed when he comes in. The footwork's still there. He's not doing it, so the fact,
No, that's no knockdown, round the back of the head, and Wilder a little bit drunkenly falls to the canvas once more. How much has the champion got left? That didn't look too clever, did it? Even though there wasn't a clear shot. He almost gets rocked onto the back of his heels by a jab there, and it almost looks like fear in those eyes.
That's good that Fury's still losing the fence. A lovely jab and a good right hand to the body from Fury. Wilder's got to push him forward. Wilder's got to come push him back. He's got to come forward here, Wilder. It's a lovely right hand.
A lot of so-called experts were saying that Wilder would be a different man and would just level Fury this time. He was short with that right hand. It could still happen, of course.
He still carries power even when he's hurt, even when he's tired. He's shown it time and time again.
And remember, he was behind twice against Luis Ortiz and came back with big shots. That big right hand will be a danger shot as long as Wilder is in there. That's a better jab from the champion. Fury looking to narrow the gap, keep him on the back foot and give another opportunity for a big right hand. Referee's a busy man in there in this fourth round.
That's better from Wilder then. Even if he took the shot, he just stepped inside there and just smothered the power there to Fury.
Fury doesn't need to just gamble everything to take him out. He's looking for that big right hand, but it's a little bit telegraphed.
Well, you clearly see that he's only looking for that right hand. He doesn't throw the jab at him.
Still has to work off the jab. Use his boxing skills. Wilder is surviving this round so far, although he's not done a lot and does look very, very tired. There's a better lead again from Wilder, but he's on the back foot.
And that's important, John. He does look really tired, doesn't he, Wilder?
Well, not surprisingly, after being whacked as heavily as he has. And there's another one from Fury. He's carrying that extra weight, remember, 15-2 in the first fight, 16-7 this time, and for a man who relies on explosive power, that right hand is looking slow compared with the one.
Wilder looks exhausted.
Bottom lip splits, blood from his left ear where those right hands keep flooding in.
Just a little bit too close there, Fury, when he threw that right hand. He just not really stepping too much.
Not giving Wilder any space to throw that right hand, and he looks so groggy in there, Wilder. I don't think he's got much.
Body shot.
And he's gone! He's gone, I tell you what. This fight is going to be all over. Tyson Fury is proving himself here, the best heavyweight in the world. Tonight he's been brilliant, and maybe now is one punch away from the title. Wilder somehow manages to hold on, but he's absolutely spent.
He's done one big shot now from Fury, and it might be the end. What a performance so far.
Desperation.
Shot, there he's gone again.
Down again, is he?
The ropes kept him up.
Referee allows Wilder to continue, but he is absolutely in some sort of dreamland here, or you might say a nightmare land, Deontay Wilder. Fury looking to finish it here in the 5th round. Wilder somehow has to survive for another minute.
That was a knockdown for Fury. The ropes kept Wilder up there.
Fury just needs to find a clean shot from somewhere. That right hand this time slips over the shoulder, and Wilder managing to survive, just hanging on, clinging on to this mat, into this fight by his fingernails. Short of the target again that time, Fury. Only just. The uppercut landed.
Jab to the body.
Drunkenly comes forward again.
He's not going to get a point.
One point. He is doing. He's taking a point off him. Taking a point off him. Hoots of derision from the crowd. But Fury still looking for that one more big shot which he'll believe could end it. A bit of blood on the left-hand side of Fury's head. Nothing serious. That left eye has not opened up. There's another big right hand. He's looking for it. And again, Wilder just holding on. And this is the street fighter in Fury again. Wilder gets through, but he looks just about spent.
He's completely fighting on empty here.
Still from Fury. David giving it level. Did you have it level as well, Barry?
No, I had because of the knockdown, I had Fury 10-8, and what happens there is it's 10-8, and you take the point away at the end of the fight, so it's 10-8. So it'll be
good right hand from Fury. Sorry, Barry. Here he goes again, and Wilder just can't find anything of any real value to throw back. But he's still there. He's survived. And there'll be no quits in Deontay Wilder.
Just short that right hand.
By a whisker with that right hand.
You see the strength there, but Wilder did the right thing there. He spammed Fury, but Fury didn't able just to spin him back. This tactic here from Wilder, I know he still got the shot. He always got that power, but allowing Fury to come on him obviously proved totally wrong time. Tactic, he should have been pushing Fury back or trying to.
Well, we were talking over this contest, over a little bit of a relaxation stage last night, and I was told that this was emphatically what Fury would do from his team, and he has delivered 100%.
We've got to give Wilder a bit of credit here. He's trying to dig in.
What great guts to still be there. He's actually looking better than he was a couple of rounds ago. Which isn't saying a lot, but he's still in there as the blood continues to flow from that left ear.
Oh, it's a nice jab there from Fury. He walked right through it as well. Good body shot there from Fury. Lovely left hook to the body.
Wilder trying to fight back off the ropes, trying to find uppercuts. Not noted ever as a decent inside fighter, and Fury knows that and has done a job on him up close.
Oh, that was short right hand there from Fury. Wilder is exhausted. He is spent.
Complaints about a shot around the back of the head. Wilder only just missed with that big attempted right-hand counter off the ropes. And there's a lot of blood around there now. Fury's put so much into the early stages of this fight. Is there still just a glimmer of a chance of a recovery for Deontay Wilder? It's a massive ask.
When you've got power like Wilder, you always got to say everything, you always got a chance, but he looks shattered, leaning on the ropes there, as you see. Yeah, steady on his legs, and that's not from hurt, that's fatigue. Well, that's a good shot.
He's never been in trouble like this before. The sort of damage that he's taking and the sort of pain that's being inflicted.
Fury was inches away with that right hand then.
Now, has the left eye, is there a little bit of a smear of blood from that left eye of Fury? He's won this round yet again. It's been all Fury. No, the left eye's okay. It must be from Deontay Wilder. To round 7. Crowd expectation absolutely at fever pitch here for the thousands and thousands who've made their way over from the UK. Big left hand from Fury.
You can say what Wilder should do and this and that, but he just looks too tired to really be aggressive and put any punches together, and that's the problem. He's been too reactive throughout. You've got to give Fury credit for taking the center ring, still using that double feint.
And looking to create the opening for one more big shot. Another good jab from Fury. Wilder again looking a little bit more focused and a little bit more clear-eyed than he has been for a round or two, but that jab rocking back his head.
Yeah, and I don't think it's hurting him, it's just because he's so tired, they're just knocking his head back with ease.
Surely now only a matter of time. Another left hand from Fury.
Good one through there, through the jab, ran through that right hand over the top, as expected, dipped to the body, then came back with a left hook over the top.
Referee having a close look at Wilder. He won't want to see him take too much. Chance from the Fury fans of you, Big Dosser, that he's still looking for that right hand, Wilder.
And that's hard. You see Wilder there putting everything into those shots and missing, and that drains your energy also. Shot.
Oh, right hand down the middle.
Towel's in.
They've thrown the towel in. The fight's all over. The fight's all over. Wow. They've thrown the towel in from the Wilder corner, and Tyson Fury is the heavyweight champion of the world. One of the most phenomenal comebacks from goodness knows where. 2 or 3 years ago, he is now top of the pile with one of the great heavyweight performances I have ever seen in 30 years covering this sport. Tyson Fury tonight was quite brilliant, and he is heavyweight champion of the world.
He's proved so many people wrong, including myself. I really heavily favoured Deontay Wilder going into this fight off the strength of the knockdowns in the last fight. I've eaten my words here. I've witnessed a British boxing great right there. I knew he was brilliant I didn't know he could do that. I didn't know he could take it to the hardest punch in heavyweight probably ever. Walk him down and beat him up and make his corner throw the towel in. This was extraordinary stuff.
No, I think that's important, David. Not the fact that he won. You could easily make an argument, a sane argument for either one to win, but not winning that way.
Not like that.
He was never going to win
no
that way.
No way did I think
was
he could
laughing
take
at
it
people
to
when they were saying he was going to stop him and bully him.
100%. Maybe that's why they didn't care that there were 3 American judges and an American referee, because they was never looking at going to points. They were looking at bringing it to Deontay Wilder and making him quit. You make the corner throw it in. They forced the team to quit.
He did exactly what he said he was going to do. We kind of thought it was
I thought it was tongue-in-cheek. I thought he was just saying it just for hype, to get some pay-per-view buys. No, he 100% meant every single word he said. And the interview I saw him do with Steve Bunce at the weigh-in, something changed there. I said in a few interviews, he told everyone, I won't let you down. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to knock him out and I won't let him down. He did not let anybody. Listen, he's put himself so far up the ladder of great heavyweight champions of yesteryear just with that one performance.
We saw fantastic heavyweights introduced before this fight. We saw Evander Holyfield, we saw Mike Tyson, we saw Lennox Lewis, but that was a performance right up there, right up there.
10 out of 10.
He's leaning over the ropes in front of us and you hear there David shouting up to him, 10 out of 10, and Sugar Hill Stewart as well. The Kronk Jim, he needs to take huge credit from that as well.
He's sitting in front of me. I did not know Tyson Fury could do half of what he was doing here tonight. I'm so glad I'm here ringside to see this. That's it.
This is one of those I was there moments. It really is. You can't even disguise it. It was just, I thought the first fight was fantastic, but this just tops it. That was a performance. What makes it even better, it was everything that we said he couldn't do. You can't walk, you can't bully Deontay Wilder, you can't punch with a puncher. That's ridiculous.
He walked right through Wilder's punches. The first 2 rounds he got hit with some big right hands.
Watch again how the end came. At this point he's pouring on the punches, the towels come in, the referee knows it, and that's when he says that's it.
Yeah, the lack of boxing fundamentals really showed itself here. You know, the way that when he was hurt and tired, he had no framework to hold his technique together with. He was just flailing in the wind up there as Tyson Fury really put these clusters of punches together. Beautiful combinations, all the shots landed. He did exactly the right thing at every stage in his fight.
And you mentioned something in the build-up, to be fair to you, and even though you picked Wilder, and also just now, educated pressure. That's what you said, David, and it was right. It wasn't just abandoned swinging like punch like a lunatic. It was educated quality pressure.
Someone, Sugar Hill or Andy Lee, have educated him on pressuring his opponents now.
Heavyweight boxing, it's kind of slid a little bit at times over the last 15 years or so. It's maybe not quite had the luster that it once did, but at its best it's brilliant.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute 39 seconds in round number 7. A referee in charge, Kenny Bayless, recognizes the request to the corner and stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. He is still the undefeated lineal heavyweight champion and the new WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
Those here know it. Those of you who've stayed up